there, Soaring Eagle fans. Today we're going to do something a little bit different again, just a short video on some work in the kitchen here in Papa's kitchen. We're going to make ourselves a 10-minute pizza. Very easy to do, so let's go have a look at what we've got to do here. So we've got some tomato paste, we've got some red and green peppers and spices and sauces, and we have some original Greek pita bread that we're going to use for the pizza crust. I've been using this for quite a while now. This is probably about my 10th or 12th pack. The tomato paste we're going to mix up together a little bit of Kirkland's marinara sauce and mix it with some Hunt's tomato paste to thicken it up to liking. So I just mix that up in this little glass container here. Got some red and green peppers. We're going to spice it up, get a little color on it, and we'll just start cutting here. Yeah, sometimes I put it on before baking, after baking, some spices, some Italian spices. Here we have some leftover chicken from last night that we're going to cut up, and some goat feta cheese. And we have some mozzarella cheese, also some 3 triple shredded cheddar cheese there as well. So we're going to have a 5 cheese pizza on this one. Isn't that amazing? Going to be scrumptious or something like that. So anyway, let's continue looking here. My audio wasn't working today, so I've got to dub in some audio here. We'll start off by maybe having a look at the little air fryer. That's what we're going to use. 5 minutes to air fryer, really quick to do. So roughly 5 minutes to make the pizza, 5 minutes to fry, and you're having yourself a nice lunch or dinner. And I love these pizzas. I've made dozens of them, using this original Greek pita mix. So let's get the show on the road here. When the audio plays forward here, I'll see what I need to dub in here as audio coming up. Any one of you guys can do this at home. So here we are. We're just going to take some of these green peppers, cut out a little slice out of each one, dice it up into little cubes. So we pre-wash it and stuff like that, so it's already clean. So just a little slice out of each one to add a little bit of vegetables to it. It's good to have some veggies in your diet, right? We're just going to slice this up and dice it up. Set that aside for our next pizza or other cooking menu. So if whatever I want to treat myself with a pizza we got left over in the fridge, or maybe I prepare a little bit a forefront knowing that I'm going to do that, make sure I have some cheeses in stock. But one thing I always have in stock is original Greek pita bread. It's a 7-inch crust, so it's pre-baked. The chicken is also pre-baked, and I'm just going to slice up here into little cubits, little pieces and stuff like that we're going to throw onto the pizza crust here shortly. I just have found this homemade little pizza just a real treat, and enjoy it more than a bought pizza at the store. And it's got all your home fresh cooking right into it. Really fast to do. I enjoy these pizzas for dinner, for lunch. Yeah, maybe I'll even do a pineapple pizza at some point down the road. So the little plate just makes a nice little holder there for the pita bread crust. And what I'm going to show you here, the one side looks very baked, and the other side is a little bit of a hollow section. So we're going to fill in the hollow section with our pizza containment here for the chicken. First we're going to put a big scoop of sauce on there for the marinara and the Hunt's tomato sauce mixed together to your liking. The Hunt's tomato paste just gives it a real rich flavor. And you don't want to put too much sauce on there, otherwise it just gets super soggy and you've got more of a soup bowl than you have a pizza crust and stuff. So on a little pizza like this, a nice big generous spoonful or whatever is nice to rub around into the cavity there. And then I'm going to put some mozzarella cheese down first. It makes it nice and stringy, and it's a nice melting cheese to give it that really stretchy, bite-in flavor for the pizza has. When you pull it apart, it has a long string of pizza cheese that kind of lingers on. So sprinkle it onto your liking, and then we're going to load it up with some of these little chicken nuggets here, little pieces of chicken that we chopped up. And you want to make them fairly small so you don't have big chunks on there. So we're just going to continue filling this up, and then we're going to add some goat feta cheese on top. Got a little bit left in this container, so we'll use some of that up. Gives it a really nice distinctive flavor with the chicken. A little feta cheese with it. Probably wouldn't use that with some of the other pizzas, but it went really well with chicken. I've done that a couple of times now. And we'll just pretty the thing up with some green and red peppers and make it super healthy. My doctor's going to love it. So it just takes a few minutes to put this together. You have, all these pieces pulled up from the fridge, maybe 5 minutes at most or whatever. And then on top, we'll put some of this 3 cheese cheddar on top to hold it all together as it's baking and melting down into the chicken and the rest of it, and keep it from falling off. It'll just hold it down nicely. So with these 3 cheeses on here, yeah, it's kind of interesting. We got a 5 cheese pizza without even planning for it, but it's kind of unique and special for this lunch today. All right, we'll just scoop this thing up out of this little plate here, set it down into the bottom of the air fryer. And the air fryer, what I do is just put it on there and turn it on, and in the heating mode of the air fryer, we'll warm up the pizza crust and everything a little bit and then start baking once it gets into the bake mode. But I'll turn this on to the 160 mode and set the timer down to 6 minutes, so that if I forget about it, it's not going to burn on me. And we'll have a smoke show coming out of there. So let's just keep punching this. Okay, yeah, 5 minutes. I used to do 6 minutes, but 5 is ample, especially for this particular pizza. Sometimes you might be a little bit thicker. You might go for the 6 minutes, but it'll go into the heating mode for a little while. And in 5 minutes, it'll start cooking. And so we've took a little break there, and we're back into it. And we're just 5-second countdown. It's been in there for 5 minutes, and let's have a look at the pizza and see what it looks like. Wow, isn't that great? The crust is just beautiful. Love it. Now, if you want a little bit crisper, you could leave it in for another minute or two, maybe a minute, and it would get nice and dark. But this is about the texture that I like. I don't like it too soggy. You don't like it too burnt and crisp, but this is just perfect. So doesn't that look awesome? And the cheese on top just kind of melded all the toppings together, held it nice in place. So I'm just going to stick it into this plate here, and then we'll put the Italian spice seasoning on top. Sometimes I'll put the Italian seasoning on top before I bake it. Other times I'll do it afterwards. And I'm also a lover of some dippings and stuff like that, so I'm going to put some Caesar dressing sauce on top of this. It's a Costco Caesar. Who doesn't like the Caesar salad or whatever? So I'm just going to put a little dab here and there on top of the pizza so I don't have to dip it into it. Yeah, that's about it. That's good enough. Yeah, come on, turn it over. There you go. Take it away. All right, so then we'll put a little dab of Costco potato salad alongside this, and we got ourselves a nice little snack here. Stonehill Costco potato salad. I actually like that. It's really, really good salad. It's probably one of my better ones I like. Way better than the ones I'd pick up at Superstore. So there we go. There's a neat little snack put together. Took 5 minutes to put together. We're just going to carve this thing up a little bit. My wife's in the other room. I'm going to call her over. She'll eat a little bit of pizza, but she's not a huge pizza fan just because of the doughs and crusts and different things. But she kind of enjoys my little pizza and taste them out. So I'm just going to cut a couple little slivers here. We'll just do a quick taste test on it. Called over to my wife in the bedroom. Hey, sweetheart, come and have a little dabble of the pizza here to see how you like it. So I'll try a piece, she'll try a piece, and see what it's like. Oh yeah, look at that, nice and cheesy. Gotta love this. Perfect. Look at that cheese, this stringy cheese hanging down. That's what it'll do for you. My wife says, let's see what the word comment is. Ooh, she likes it. Hey, how's that, honey? One of the better ones. Way to go. Her nephew actually has a pizzeria in Brazil, in Recife, Brazil, so look him up sometime, Brazil. So there we go. got this pizza, and I'm just going to sit down and enjoy this over lunch here and watch some Saturday YouTube videos that I usually sit down and do, and follow us along. There'll be 3 or 4 more little videos like this. I'm going to make a couple other pizzas, so anybody can do this. A good DIY pizza maker. Thanks for watching, and give us a like and subscribe. Help us reach the 500 goal, and we'll catch you later. Adios.